I mean, like, really, cause like I'm kind of biased, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an older guy, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that old community where there was no social.
Would talk about how they would have block parties.
Is she your grandma?
And...
Let me stop. Let me stop. That's a little inside joke.
Yeah, it is. We'll put a pin in that.
Yo, that is her grandma though, man. That's McLean.
That are using it. Yeah, that are using it. So it's a little both. Goes both ways. But,
niggas just can't be wrong, man. Niggas just can't be wrong, bro.
No, I'm saying
it's cool, yo. It's cool, yo. It is cool, yo.
All right, welcome back to the R&R Breakdown. But I'm Robin.
I'm Ramon.
All right, and today we are talking old Detroit versus new Detroit.
Yeah. Do it gotta be versus though, or can we just compare?
Okay.
Because I don't think every compare doesn't have to be a versus.
Not going against each other.
Correct. It's all about evolution.
That's true. So we're gonna start off with downtown versus the neighborhood.
Now we talking about old downtown versus new downtown.
Yeah.
Old downtown was crazy.
Yeah, old downtown was crazy. I feel like it was probably just more like abandoned. Like it wasn't a vibe like it is.
No, it definitely wasn't as vibrant. It was a little more gloomy, like Gotham.
Yeah, it was.
You know,
so I would definitely take this downtown versus old school downtown.
Yeah, that. I mean, that because it's cleaner, but the people, like, I'm not racist, you know what I'm saying? But
gentrification, call it what it is.
Gentrification is
that's what happened down there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what happened. Yeah. But I mean, it's nice.
It is nice. You know, you cannot debate a fact.
No, you can't. You can't. All right, so now let's go to neighborhood. I feel like there may be, okay, to me, I'll say parts of neighborhoods may have improved, but many did not. Yeah.
I believe many don't get the spotlight that they deserve.
Many neighborhoods?
Everybody talk about the east side, right? But everyone talks about Indian Village.
Right. No. So I will say this, especially when it comes to the neighborhoods, that they don't, like I said, they don't talk about the good parts. They always want to focus on the bad parts. And they talk about the east side, I think, just as much as they talk about the west side.
True.
But they don't show, like, Detroit got some beautiful, when I say beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Amazing neighborhoods.
Oh yeah, amazing neighborhoods. Amazing neighborhoods.
For whatever reason. Well,
but I mean, if you want to talk about old Detroit versus new Detroit, then I will go with old Rosedale Park over new Rosedale Park.
Yeah, old was definitely better than new.
If you know, you know, man. 48223 Rosedale Park, man. For real, the old Rosedale Park. Now the it's the influx of, you know,
it's giving hood.
Right, because you know, you know what happened. Okay. Homeowners are becoming real estate gurus, and now Rosedale is full of renters instead of homeowners.
That's true.
And that brings in a different clientele of people, man.
That's true. So when we think of like Detroit old versus new, as far as the neighborhoods, I guess it's kind of like spotty, because I think I
believe it's always been like kind of spotty though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always been. That's one special thing about Detroit, is that, like, you know, you could be in the hood one block, and then and then 2 blocks next you're
sometimes not even 2.
Sometimes
literally right around the corner.
Listen, sometimes you're on the same block. half the block is the hood. I'm talking about traps and dice games. Yeah. And the other half is like Berkeley, you know.
All right, so now let's talk about kind of switching to what about the community versus then, and how the community is now.
I mean, like, really, because, like I'm kind of biased, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an older guy, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that old community where there was no social. Now the community is social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from that era where, like, you know, you outside, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you had
the streetlights
come on. You know pretty much people on your block and like that. But in the new era now, I mean, now it's like you can, like, I want to say that there's neighborhood groups that have Facebook groups.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, when back in the day, you went to people's houses, like my grandma, she would talk about, I'll say our grandma, talk to the people, my bad, would talk about how they would have block parties.
Is she your grandma? Let me stop. That's a little inside joke.
Yeah, it is. We'll put a pin in that.
Yo, that is her grandma though, man. That's her grandma.
But she would talk about how they would have block parties. What? And we talked about where my grandmother had block parties where people would meet up together. You know, somebody would they take turns cooking and stuff, and you're in each other's homes, like you said.
For sure, making it's a real
social media now,
real personal.
Yes. So
I'm not saying that social media is taking away from that. I'm saying that now a plus to that is that social media makes it more organized for people to say, "Yo, meet up at 123 Sesame Street." You know what I'm saying? Rather than,
but that's the thing, though. I guess what I'm saying is that they're not using it to say meet up on Sesame Street.
They are.
They just I feel like they're using it to like let's meet here. Like they in the group, like all right. So today, we noticed that Bob didn't cut his grass, and so they all in the group talking about how Bob didn't cut his grass. Where back in the day, it was like, all right, we about to meet up at so and so, we're gonna talk about over tea and crumpets about why Bob didn't cut his grass. That's what I'm saying. But I see what you're saying. There are probably some groups that are using it. Yeah, that are using it. So it's a little both. Goes both ways.
Niggas just can't be wrong, man. Niggas just can't be wrong, bro.
No, I'm saying
it's cool, yo. It's cool, yo. It is cool, yo. Hey, you got it. It's your work.
Really, nigga?
I'm just saying both ways. Like,
hey, yo, it's both ways. All right. It's both ways. We both right.
It's not about right or wrong. Oh my God. Okay, moving on. Okay, so what about the cost of living and the culture shift?
Oh, the cost of living back then and now? Mm-hmm. I know for a fact, man. One of my niggas, man. I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying, PG around here. But one of my babies, man, when I was in high school, this dude had an apartment, man. He was paying for like $455 or I think it was $4 something. It wasn't $5. But he had a 2-bedroom apartment in high school. You know what I'm saying? You can't get nothing for $400.
What was he doing to be able to afford rent like that?
What he was doing.
I'm just kidding.
Definitely.
And like, what about small businesses? Like, you do see way more, especially in Detroit. You see way more Black-owned businesses.
Oh, for sure.
Way more.
For sure.
There were few, but
Okay. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say yes. Let me just rethink because it was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because back in the day, we had the Nation was strong on Linwood and Davidson. The Shrine, the Black Madonna was strong, real strong.
They was out there in them being pies.
Who else? Yeah, you probably right though, man. No, Livernois and semi-Livernois area was strong Black business. But I believe you are right now though, because now they kind of moved throughout the whole area. No, I'm just going through my memory bank, making sure that
just came back for me, and now.
No, I'm very. Yo, I'm verifying. I don't see. You know what? I agree with you. It is more Black because like these younger people now, they're taking the world by the balls and not taking no for an answer. And not saying college. Not saying. First of all, I love college. College will give you that experience. I recommend. But these kids know now that you don't necessarily need college to make it.
That is true. I mean, you can learn a lot. I know I always learn a lot from young folks, so I always love being around them, learning from them because they be knowing. They know.
They always know. The next generation, the younger than they always know. That's what keeps the world moving.
So, what else about as far as when we think
of
Detroit?
Man, the biggest thing was I'm surprised you're not even saying.
Go ahead.
Maybe can I give you 5 seconds to try to figure it out?
Absolutely. No. We ain't got 5 seconds. Just tell me. We do this together.
I hate niggas.
No, I'm saying we do this together. So I brought some things. So you can
The biggest thing about old Detroit and new Detroit is the school system, man.
Yes.
Like
that's why you're here. You're the other half of the R&R breakdown. It ain't just the rabbit.
Listen, man, I ain't talking about DPS. DPS went down, and we had a strong Catholic school system too. Remember Bishop Borges, St. Martin de Porres. First of all, if you know about Blade, he went to St. Martin de Porres. Then we had like I said, Bishop Borges, St. Martin de Porres, Loyola. What else? What else we had Catholic schools? St. Benedictine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the list goes. And mine, that's just the Catholic joints.
Now
I'm DPS, and DPS is.
And that's interesting because it's like, although on the outside, I think, especially when it comes to tourists or whatnot, because they focusing on downtown, Detroit looks nice and it's booming or whatnot. But then when you get to the nitty gritty, the insides, we ain't got no schools. Like DPS was jumping on like old Detroit DPS was so strong. Shouts out to the people that was in the All City Marching Band.
Shout out.
We had Detroit Public Schools All City Marching Band, and that was an amazing experience.
It'll never be done again. I don't want to say never be done again, but it's gonna be hard. It'll be hard to duplicate that, man.
But that's like almost another thing, like and that's probably another topic. But like how because it's really not a topic because that's the old bands and there's no bands, so it's really no.
You had a funny man.
So we were just really on topic with that, but
that's crazy, man. How it's not like we had a mediocre music scene. We had a superior music scene, and it wasn't that long ago, and it went to nothing.
Amazing.
Like we really had a superior music scene, like.
Because not only, and I mean, we're not going to drag this topic, but like
we all going to drag it because it needs to come back.
But not only did we have, like I said, the Detroit Public All City Marching Band, but all of the public schools, their own marching band was lit.
Lit,
like,
for sure.
It was every school marching band was like doing their thing, man. And then we were still able to come together and do our thing together. Like, it was just amazing. So when we think about, it's like, it's just more, I guess, I don't want to say politics, but it's just like everybody, I guess they're just making Detroit more for like tourists, but they're really not focusing on the things that really made the heart of Detroit.
You're talking about the fabric of Detroit.
Yeah.
The fabric of Detroit is, but it's changing now, man, because of gentrification.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, I feel like it's good and bad because, like I said, downtown is beautiful. I go down there a lot. I love it, but it's important for it to me to spill out into the neighborhood, but not at the mercy of people like losing their homes. Like
yeah, definitely, man. You know they're knocking down. They're knocking on neighborhoods, just like the girl. You know they built a new bridge to Canada.
Oh yeah.
But each house, I think they got like 30,000, something like that. All the neighborhoods, all the residents over there got 30,000.
Right, and see, and that's the thing. That's the thing. It's so. Like,
don't quote me on that though. But they did get an amount of money. I think it was like 30 or 40.
And that's the thing. It's like, dang. I mean, I get it though, because it's like, hey, you want me out, pay me, I'm out. But it just sucks. But I mean, overall, I my hope is that, like, you know, they always focus on downtown. Constantly say they're gonna focus on neighborhoods, but it's spotty.
It's spotty, man. But you know, one thing that ain't changed that people think changed. It was YNs running around Detroit back in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing changed, man. Detroit's been Detroit, so.
Yeah. Alrighty, so now we are going to.
Hold on, wait. I think wait. There's one more thing though. What about the wait?
Go ahead.
Do you remember it's my black owned businesses? Do you remember I forgot his name, man. He owned Sweet Georgia Brown. Lee, I forgot his name.
Oh, you talking
Lee
about
Vance.
Dang it, I know who you're talking about.
We had him. We had Mel Farr. It was a couple of black entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it was. That's why I said I'm not saying that there wasn't. I'm just saying compared to now, I feel like every time you look up, it's a new restaurant, it's a new something in Detroit, which is
I agree. I agree.
I think it's
sure.
great. Excuse me. All right, so now we are going to.
You need some water?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. I need some water because that cough got my throat. Let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. Let's cut the BS.
All right, listen, y'all. So I went to first of all, shout out to the GWOP, Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? I was there live there at LCA, right?
You got some of that dark skin energy.
Hey. She got some of that beautiful woman energy. Clarissa Shields is gorgeous. I got a real life crush on her.
Aww.
But I'm not.
She might see this. That would be pretty cool.
That'd be, if she does, Pat Poofs, man, we can meet in the ring. But anyways, look, this is the same. I cut the BS, right? I have to say this. I was at Little Caesars Arena, okay? Me and my cousin, right? We get pizza, all right? I get a Little Caesars pizza, right? Mind you, Little Caesars everywhere in the hood. It's there on Warren Davidson, Dexter, everywhere, right? They taste like cardboard in the hood.
Yeah, they're not the best.
They're not the best. They're the worst.
Yeah.
But the Little Caesars, cut the BS. Little Caesars, how is y'all gourmet at the arenas, at Ford Field, at LCA, at Commander Park? But then when we in the hood and the city, giving us this cardboard bullshit, man. Like I'm eating this. I'm like, bro, this is Little Caesars, bro. I'm at a quarterback arena, but I couldn't believe that was the same company that owned these shacks in the hood. Yo.
I wonder what's the ingredient that they're changing.
I don't know, but hey, Mike Illich, recipes Mike Illich, but the Illich family calling you out, yo. Cut the BS. Feed the hood like y'all feed people at the marinas.
Now, I have not been to, not to say I haven't been in a while, but I just think about when we back in the day when we worked at Joe Louis.
Oh, word.
Now we had to. We know that like it's definitely a difference. Why that is?
Definitely a difference, man. But man, it was like, when I was watching that fight, I bit into it. I thought it was like Cottage Inn or a piece of Populous or something like that. But
I guess it's just more expensive ingredients because what in there is what $20 a slice.
Whoa.
I know I'm reaching.
$20 a slice is crazy.
I'm saying it's very expensive.
No, it's like $13 a pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, though, it's worth it though. Like it's definitely good. Like good.
So, from what I get from that, you guys, when you do go to these events, get you some Little Caesars there. It's different. It's not the same.
It's different. It's not what they're feeding us. It's not. Go down there.
You almost giving vibes like you got a sneak preview into something you weren't supposed to have.
Listen, Robin. I was really shocked when I looked down and saw the box was said Little Caesars Pizza. I'm like, bruh. But then again, it is franchise and people own different franchises and all that, but that's kind of deep into it. Little Caesars is a franchise.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is that that's not an excuse.
Not an excuse.
Right, because what I'm saying is like if I go to like Taco Bell here and I go to Taco Bell somewhere
expect Taco Bell to be Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where would Taco Bell, let's hypothetically think, where would Taco Bell be better?
Mexico. Would it not?
I'm gonna cut.
All right, so
She's wild, yo.
What, my cough?
No.
Oh,
as far as like run for the border and all that.
I didn't make that slogan. Taco Bell did.
That's right. You're right. We're just pointing out the obvious, and it's like we see it as tripped out.
Yeah, but
hey, yo, man, the point is, go to an arena.
Yeah.
You get better food.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that because I pay my money just as much here, and well, not just as much.
See, that's the thing. Like, clearly, maybe the ingredients are just more expensive in the arenas, and that's why they charge more.
I can't say because I had pizza at a airport.
I'm reaching.
You are. Because I had even airport pizza wasn't like that. And airport food is expensive.
Very. Drinks are ridiculous. Just saying. But anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up here. So I would say
you would know about them drinks though.
I would say overall, when you think about old Detroit,
where your glass at, man?
Detroit, I know, right? We're gonna bring it.
Right, man. I'm at my plastic cup. She's gonna have her glass.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna implement.
Oh yeah, we should be doing that.
Yeah, we should. But also, we never even brought up like if people saw past the logo,
right?
Because
wow.
it's like, we had that, but it's deeper than just what y'all see. But I think most people kind of get it. Especially if you've been watching, you probably get it, like where that came from. But yeah,
Can I say one thing? I love your shirt.
Thank you. I don't think you guys can really see it. Thank you. So we definitely.
Did you get that when you went home? So show the camera. Did you get that? Did you get that when you went to your homeland? Let me stop, man. I was about to drag it, man. I'm joking, man. I'm just messing with it.
So we are wrapping it up. This seemed like it went by fairly quick, but
one thing about you, man, this is just me seeing my sister, man.
Yeah.
With lights and shit, man.
Yeah. Lights, camera, action. But so we want to hear from you guys.
I don't want to hear
Detroit,
from you. So I'm playing. I do want to hear from you guys.
Oh, Detroit, New Detroit. I definitely want to hear like.
Let me ask you one. So when does New Detroit begin? At what year?
That's a good question.
I believe New Detroit began in 2010 after Dave Bean.
I think that's fair.
Approximately.
What about Kwame Detroit?
That's a whole different podcast, yo.
Yeah, that was a time.
But that was like, matter of fact, I think that was the last chapter of Old Detroit.
Ooh, I think you're right.
Because when Kwame left, because I don't know if y'all know about the Jeffries on the lives or whatever, that's when they tore down the Jeffries or made the Jeffries that senior high ride. They tore down the Brewsters. They tore down, Super Bowl came through it. They redid the King Homes.
So that's fair.
That's what a lot. And then after that, pretty much like a couple years later, Aretha passed away, and they renamed Shane Park.
That was fairly recent, though.
Yeah, that was like probably, but that was still like.
Yeah, that's New Detroit.
That's still New Detroit, yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, Kwame though.
Hear from y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
We want to hear from y'all. Old Detroit, New Detroit. I think it's safe to say, and if y'all don't agree or whatever, let me know that New Detroit starts in 2010. I think that's a safe assessment.
I believe so. I would say New Detroit begins 2010. Yeah, because that's when Hart Plaza changed and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I miss Old Detroit, man. I miss the Cass Corridor.
Oh, one thing too that I was gonna say is sometimes it may not necessarily be just the changes of Detroit. I think communities overall have changed. Because I would say, because you hear people all over talk about how people don't look out for neighbors and look out for kids like they used to. You know,
It's the world.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
So
the
it's not
world.
necessarily a whole Detroit thing.
It's the
It's kind
world,
of
man.
like
It's the world.
everybody is like out for self now. They don't look out for each other like they used to.
Yeah, not like they used to, but Detroit, it's just the it's
It's
not.
the world.
That's a whole different thing, Rob. You might open it. You might open a whole
Nah,
different can of
we're
worms.
not. We're gonna wrap it up.
Cause that's like, even though Detroit is the world, is the world is bigger than Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
We are the world. We are the children.
Yo, man, Detroit, man. Detroit, what?
All right, guys. So thank you guys for rocking with us. We appreciate it. Thanks for your support. All the good stuff. Keep rocking with us. We got things cooking. Other than that, that's it, y'all. So here we go. Same DNA. Different opinions.
Breaking it down so you don't got to. Signing out. Boom. Man, fuck out of here.
Look, why are you in the dark? Why is it dark? We're both.
So we're both in that boat.
We're both idiots.
Okay, let's not. We had a dumb moment. Okay, you're dragging it, man. What the fuck you talking about? No, yeah, I know what. I know the problem. I know the problem. I'm dark skinned.
That is the problem.
It's a black nigga, man.
Can't see. You're too dark.